This is Jared Parry for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and Forged Irish Stout. Delighted to be joined by the 18-year-old heavyweight that everyone's talking about at the minute, Moses Itauma. You're back this weekend. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good. Feel fit, feel ready to go for the weekend. Or Friday, sorry.
So you say, 7th pro fight this year. Are you happy with your first year as a pro? How much activity you've had?
I would have liked to have been a bit more busy at the beginning of the year, but it is what it is. We can't go back and change time, so just have a look to the future.
Going back again in time though, your last fight on the massive Fury and Ngannou card out in Saudi Arabia. First round knockout, impressed everyone. Have you had time to reflect on that?
No, not really, because obviously I'm just looking at the bigger, better things. And it was a good experience, but it's in the past now, and you can't live in the past, otherwise you'll get nowhere in the future. So,
I was going to say that a lot of people since you turned pro have been saying that you could become the youngest ever world heavyweight champion. The man who holds that record, Mike Tyson. There was a video of yourself and him in Saudi Arabia. Just how special was that moment?
I don't really know, like, it's just a person. Like, I don't know why people just like glorify people, or like music, artists, boxers, sportsmen. At the end of the day, these are just people. So I don't really know, it's just talking to another human. I don't really know how to put it. Like, obviously it's Mike Tyson, obviously he holds the record. I would say it's one of the best to lace up a pair of gloves, so obviously if you're talking in that sense, it was good, but at the end of the day, it's just a human being.
So moving on from that then, you fight this weekend, your first time fighting at York Hall. Many consider it the spiritual home of UK boxing. Does that play any part to you? Is it quite nice to finally tick that one off?
Say that again?
York Hall, considered the spiritual home of UK boxing, you know, all the prospects come through there fighting there. Are you looking forward to ticking that venue off?
Yeah. Listen, whether you're fighting at York Hall, Saudi Arabia, you're still getting in a ring and fighting someone or a body with a referee. So the aim of the game is always the same. Hit more than you get hit. So I'm gonna go in there and try, obviously tick that off.
So it's a 6th rounder this weekend according to BoxRec you're fighting in. How long do you think it'll be till you start stepping to 8 or 10 rounds and even championship?
This is my last 6th rounder. And maybe next year, my next fight, going to an 8th rounder. But listen, I'm just thinking about this fight and this fight only. And then wherever we go next year, we'll get there.
I want to talk to you a bit about the domestic scene at heavyweight. So obviously you've got Fabio Wardley holding the British title, Fraser Clark, Solomon Dacres. You've also got David Adelaide, who's just come off a loss to Fabio Wardley, but is still very much in the mix. How do you rank them 4 fighters?
Well, I'll probably put Fabio up top, Fraser. Probably put David, then Solomon.
So now Solomon's under the Queensberry banner. Do you think it could be long till you and him maybe face off?
Well, I'm asking for it, and I have asked for it. But listen, I'm just a boxer at the end of the day. I'll just get in there, fight whoever Francis and Frank put in front of me. So it's whether that fight gets pulled off next year or not, I'm not too bothered.
So obviously we had a couple of weeks ago 2 massive heavyweight cards announced. Firstly, I want to talk to you about the Day of Reckoning. What's your standout fight on that card?
The Bar Miller. That's the one. That's one I'm looking forward to.
Final one then from me, Fury Usyk. It's announced February 17th, Saudi Arabia. What's your prediction?
Got to go Fury.
Spot on. Thank you very much for your time, Moses. Thank you.